Hello students, in earlier video we had learned practice set 1.3, okay, question number 1 and question number 2. Now in this video we will continue here practice set 1.3 question number 3, okay. So what is the question number 3 here? That is u is equal to 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. These are the elements of U set, that means universal set. Then next set is there, that is P set. Okay, in P set what are the elements exist here? That is 1, 3, 7 and 10. Then your first question is what? Show the set U, P and P dash. P dash means what? Complement of the P set. Okay, by Venn diagram. Okay, we want to show this set with the help of Venn diagrams. And second question is here, that is verify P dash. P's complement is equal to original set, that is P set. So how to do this question or how to solve this question? So first of all we want to solve your first question. Okay, so what is the first question? That is show the set U, P and P dash by using what? By the Venn diagrams. So write down the given sets as it is, that is U. U set, what are the elements of U? That is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Okay, and write down the second set, that is 1, 3, 7 and 10. Okay, next how to calculate the complement of P set, that is P dash. So how to calculate? When we calculate the complement of set, then those elements are not present in that set. Okay, we want to compare the P set with U set, that is P set compared with the universal set, and those elements are not present in what? Universal set. Write down in the P set here. Okay, like 1 is present, 2 is present, no, so 2 write down here. 3 is present, 7 is also present, 8 is present, no, so 8 write down here. Then 9 is now also not present in P set, so write down 9. 10 is present, then 11 is not present and 12 is not present. So this is what? This is the complement of the P set. Okay, understand how to calculate the P dash here. Okay, next we want to draw here what? Venn diagram of each set. So how to draw this? So draw first universal set by using the rectangle. Write down U here, that is U for universal set. Next, write down the subset. Listen, P is the subset of U and P dash is also subset of U. Correct? So write down first P here, that is draw one circle or oval shape here and write down here P. P for what? It is the set name. And write down the elements of the P set here, that is 1, 3, 7 and 10. Okay, then P dash. So write down a P dash and write down all the elements which are not in the P. That means it is in the U, includes in U. Okay, that is 2, 8, 9, 11 and 12. Okay, understand this? That means this whole diagram represents Venn diagram of U, universal set, P dash set and then P set. Okay, understand? Yes? Okay. Okay, second part. Second part is what? Verify P's complement is equal to P. So write down the given sets as it is, that is U is equal to, universal set is equal to what? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Next, write down set P here, that is 1, 3, 7, 10. Okay. Then calculate the P dash. How to calculate? P dash is equals to, those elements are not in P set. Okay, so write down those elements like 2, then 8, then 9, then 11, then 12. Okay, this is the P set here. Okay, next when we calculate p dash complements, okay, that is p dash dash. Okay, so we want to compare these two sets, u and p dash. बरोबर, correct? U and p dash, that means one is present in p dash, no, so write down 1. 2 is present. 3 is present in p dash, no, so write down 3. 7 is present, no. 8 is present. 9 is present. 10 is not present. 11 and 12 is present. So therefore what is the p dash dash? Okay, that is 3 1 3 7 10. So this is your what? Suppose consider this is your equation 1 and this is your equation 2. So compare equation 1 and equation 2 here. So what we conclude that elements of this set and this set are equals. Okay, so after write down one statement, compare equation 1 and 2, then we say that elements of set P and set P dash dash are same. Okay, so therefore we can say that here P dash dash is equal to what? P. Understand? And this is your answer. Clear? So, okay, next. Okay, question number 4. A is equal to 1 3 2 7, then write any 3 subsets of A. Okay, so how to write the subsets of this set? Okay, so write down there 3 subsets of A. Okay, there are many ways to write down the subset of the given set. Suppose here A is equal to, your first set is subset is, suppose A is equal to 1 3 and 7. This is your one first way. Second, A is equal to what? 2 7. Third, A is equal to 1 3. That means there are many ways to write down the subsets of the given set. Okay, clear? So this is your solution of the second question. Then question number 5. Okay, write the subset relation between the sets. Okay, there are some sets are provided here, so you want to show the relation between the which is the subset of which one. Okay, so P represents what? P represents set of all residents in Pune. Okay, M represents what? Set of all residents in Madhya Pradesh, MP. Okay, then I represents set of all residents in Indore. B represents set is the set of all residents in India. Then H represents what? Set of all residents in Maharashtra. Okay, so you want to form which is the subset of which one. Okay, so you have to write in the first question number 5 is first part. Okay, then second part which is about what? Which set can be universal set for above sets. Okay, which is the universal set of the above set. So we will solve this step by step. So first of all we solve here first part. Okay, just tell me. Okay, suppose A is part. Okay, the residents of Pune are residents of India. Yes, correct. Residents of Pune is the are the residents of India. Okay, so therefore we can say that here P is the subset of B. Why? B represents what? Residents in India and P represents residents in Pune. So write down one statement. Okay, there. The residents of Pune are residents of India. Clear? Then next B, second. Then the residents of Pune is also the residents of Maharashtra, correct? So P is the subset of H. That is, what is this? What is the meaning of this one? The residents of Pune are residents of Maharashtra. Okay, C, next one. Okay, then related to what? Madhya Pradesh. So which Madhya Pradesh residents is the residents of India. Okay, then Madhya Pradesh residents are the residents of Maharashtra. It is true? No, it is false. So therefore only one condition is there, that is M is subset of what? B. Clear? So write down here the resident of MP are residents of India. Clear? Then next, related to the Indore here. Okay, so D part. Next, what? D. I is the subset of B. That means the residents of Indore are resident of India. Next, C. I is the subset of what? MP. That means M. Okay, the residents of Indore are residents of MP, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, next. Okay, next one is what? B. Here, residents of India is a subset of anything? No. Okay, the only what? Residents of Maharashtra is the subset of residents of India. So one relation is there, that is H. H is the subset of B. What is this? The residents of Maharashtra are residents of India. Clear? All these subsets are there. Okay, we will cover here all the subsets of the given sets. Yes, understand this? Okay. Okay, second part. What is the second part? That is, we want to show here which set can be universal set for above sets. Okay, so which is this universal set here? The residents of Pune, Madhya Pradesh, Indore and Maharashtra are all residents of India. Okay, so you will write down here the residents of Pune MP, Indore and Maharashtra are all residents of India. Okay, so for the residents of India, which set is there? That is B. So therefore B can be the universal set for the above sets. Okay, so B is the universal set for the above sets. Okay, clear? So in this video we will discuss about the practice set 1.3 question number 3, 4 and 5. Okay, in next video we will discuss that is question number 6 and 7 from practice set 1.3. So today we will stop here. Thank you.